A few days ago was the first Sunday of the Advent season when we light the first candle of the Advent wreath, which is the hope candle or the prophet's candle. And followers of Jesus understand him to be the fulfillment of all those prophetic expectations and all those promises of the Old Testament. He is the promised Emmanuel, God with us, the light who saves the world. And it's amazing how in the midst of gripping darkness, the light of a single candle can bring a whole new perspective to a room. And the prophet Isaiah chooses that image of a light shining and dawning in the darkness to talk about what God has done for us in the coming of Emmanuel. It's a new word of hope to people who are walking in deep darkness. But there are things that often get in the way of that hopeful expectation this time of year. For many, the Christmas season can be a time of opening raw wounds when a loved one is gone or when a family has been broken. Christmas can be a painful reminder of what has been lost. No matter what difficulties we may be facing in this season of life, this hope candle reminds us that we can put our hope in a sure thing, and that's the love of God. It's so beautifully demonstrated in the story of Christmas. When Jesus came into our world as a baby, the light of the world, the light who saves the world, because he came to us because of our despair and our hopelessness and our helplessness. He left his throne of heaven so he could humble himself and become flesh and dwell among us and minister to us at our point of need. That's the great message, the good news of great joy that will be for all the people, no matter what circumstances we're facing. And so that's the message I want you to be reminded of whenever you see the Christmas lights, right? Some of you might be the kind of people, you had your lights up before Thanksgiving, right? You're just excited, you're ready, you're here for it. And others, this might be a difficult season. Sometimes the lights can be distracting and a reminder, again, of what we've lost. But no matter what your season of life, what you're facing, I'll be sharing a devotional thought each week leading up to Christmas. Next week, I'll share some of my own story of pain, and that became the inspiration of this song. But this is a busy season. There's all kinds of different reasons and ways that we get distracted, and it's all so familiar, right? This season, it can often rob us of its true meaning. And so I want to encourage you, whenever you see the Christmas lights, whatever form that may be, don't be blinded by the lights. Don't be, don't let it become just another familiar, another typical holiday. But as the song says, every time you see the Christmas lights upon the trees, be reminded of the light who saves the world. Give the song another listen and share it with somebody who needs encouragement today.
'Tis the season, the world is all aglow, strung with lights and mistletoe. But what's the reason